All right. I think everything's working now. I think you can hear me. All right. So, what is up, Red Red Nation? Well, how's it going? Name's Akasan here. Hope all is well. Trying something new. We're gonna just try to do crank one of these out really quick for you all, and maybe we'll just talk about it for a bit. I don't really want to go through the trouble of setting up the studio next door. So we'll just do it from the office here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Tom Holland has to say. He reveals the Spider-Man 2 trailer. No, the Spider-Man 2 reveal, actually. It's not, I guess they're not calling it Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man Homecoming 2. Let's take a look. Here we go. Wait. Alright. And make sure if you like this kind of setup, make sure you check out the Red Reddit reaction channel. That's where I do most of this style. That works fairly well, and I can knock out a bunch of reactions for you guys that don't really mix with this type of channel. All right, here we go. I like that. Is it really called Spider-Man 2 from dusk to dusk or dawn? No. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Tom Holland here. I am at the Ace Seattle Comic Con, having a great time, meeting everyone. It's going really well. I wanted to apologise because
He's at Ace Comic Con, by the way.
Revelations coming out this weekend about Spider-Man 2. I don't know much about it. I'm a little confused because I died, so I don't really know how it all comes into play. But I do know is I got the new script. I'm super excited to read it, and it's going to be great. So yeah, Spider-Man 2. Let's do this.
So silly. Okay, what did that say? I think it said "far from home," right? I guess that because I kind of heard people talking about that, so I'm assuming that's exactly what it is. What's going on? I think it was called "Far from Home." There is no easy way to pop that back up.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Tom
Wow.
Holland here.
All right, let's see if I can get that. Let's see if I can pull that up for you guys. That's the good thing about using OBS is that for the most part I can kind of set things up for you guys a little bit better. But let's make sure no porno is being shown. All right, so Far From Home. That's what the deal is, guys. That's what it's called. I guess there's not really much to talk about other than Far From Home. What could that entail? I mean, it makes sense because last time we saw Spidey is the fact that, yeah, Far From Home. The last time we saw Spidey, he was on a whole nother planet, and he didn't feel so good. So, it's possible. It's possible. I wonder if it's going to continue on from Avengers 4. Like, I was looking at the schedule, and it shows what's coming up next is, in terms of Marvel related content, we got Luke Cage right now, which I'm on episode 2 right now. It's kind of boring right now. I'm not feeling it, but I didn't really like the first season either. I thought it was kind of slow. Ant-Man and the Wasp, that's coming out July 6th in most places. Then Venom, which probably has no connection. Then we got Into the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse in December. Then, more relevant, is Captain Marvel. And by the way, I did hear that Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to be directly connected to Infinity War somehow, some way. So, things will pick up, I guess, on that particular side. Captain Marvel. Then we have Avengers 4, which would be almost 2 months after that. Avengers 4. And then 2 more months after that. 2019 is going to be pretty crazy for Marvel. Like, every 2 months we're going to get a Marvel movie within that time frame. So then 2 months after that, we're getting Spider-Man 2, Far From Home. And then after that, we go into 2020 with a bunch of untitled Marvel movies. That's crazy. Wow. All right. So Far From Home is going to take place after Avengers 4. So I don't think we're gonna know too much of anything in terms of what's going to happen. Uh, in terms of like, that's why it's like not much to talk about. Who knows? Nobody's talking about Dark Phoenix or New Mutants. I think nobody is. Uh, nobody's counting those anymore. Yeah. Um, I'm sure it'll have a lot of meanings. My initial thoughts, for the most part, is the fact that it'll be Spider-Man taking on a bigger role. It'll be Spider-Man like really growing up. We're gonna start seeing Spider-Man really start to think about certain things, and you know, one of the last things he said to Tony was the fact that, besides "I don't feel so good," was the fact that, you know, he was saying, like, you know, you can't be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man if there's no neighborhood to protect or whatever like that. And so we see him going outside of that neighborhood and becoming a bigger hero. And something I was kind of reading was, why is everybody getting all broken up about Infinity War or something when you know they're just going to come back? But I think one of the things that a good article I was reading was the fact that it was saying, we know in some form or fashion they're going to come back, but it's not the fact that they're coming back, but it's going to be about the way of how they've been affected, what they've gone through. Tony Stark will never be the same because he essentially let his like kid down, the person he was supposed to protect and raise and protect. It's kind of like watching Nightwing die or something like that. Batman would never be the same after that, or Jason Todd for that matter. And with Tom Holland, or with Peter Parker has literally just experienced some form of death, right? Coming back from that, watch him. He won't be so happy, so up, so chipper as much as he will, as much as he was before. Like, he now has experienced some real shit with some real consequences. So I still think there will be consequences to that snap, even if they do come back. So I think that was fair enough for what people were saying. So it is what it is. All right. That's it, guys. I just wanted to put that one out there for you guys really quickly. Far From Home, Spider-Man 2. That is the new title. That's the particular title. And personally, I do think that Mary Jane, or MJ, and Peter, they should be dating in this. I thought, for whatever reason, a lot of people were against it or whatever, but I think they work really well, and they're dating in real life too. So I almost guarantee that it's gonna happen eventually in this movie series. Maybe not right away, but I think we're gonna get there fairly soon. All right, take care of yourself, guys. Till the next video, I'll try to find some other interesting stuff to talk about for the channel. But we've been putting a lot of stuff on IGTV as well. And you know what that's all about. Instagram. Make sure you check me on AKASANJP. And of course, the Patreon. We just dropped another full reaction of My Hero Academia. We are getting to some of the really good stuff. Today, I will be recording some more stuff. Brand new headphones here. We're checking it all out. It'll be fun, okay? Till next time, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.